Our love could be so strong. Jodeci, I am not. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. It's your girl, Tanya Weeders, ECMG. Hope all is well. And today we are talking about Live at 5, on Live at 5, creating overnight success because it actually is created. It is an actual thing. We are live on Insta, on YouTube, on LinkedIn, and you're probably listening to the replay somewhere between Twitter X and uh, what's that name? It's not Facebook, it's Meta. So we're still tackling this DEI rollback thing. We're redefining what it is, and we are moving forward, and we're moving forward with a high hand. So listen, we're still talking about leveraging your expertise. We're finishing up this theme on this month because it's time for you to start moving from being service based into product based. You ought to have a catalog of products that you want to put out on the scene for your audience, for your clients and customers as well. This is Live at 5 with It Is I, Tanya Readers, where we come to you every single day to give you actionable strategies, trending insights, and profit boosting tips to level up your business. Join us every single day at 5 a.m. Eastern for at least one profit producing task that you can do in that day so you can start growing, start going, and seeing the success that you absolutely deserve. So, this episode, as all of our episodes, are powered by focus, consistency, relationships, and service. That's the mission that we have. That's the philosophy that we work with, along with professionalism, along with integrity and respect. But these are the four pillars that we know it typically runs throughout every business, every organization that we do business with. So what is focus? Focus about is about shifting from supply and demand to realizing that those are people, those are entities, those are you. You create the demand as the supplier by demonstrating power wherever it is that you show up, wherever it is that your business, your logo, your mission, your statement, your message, your offer shows up. It needs to be defined as absolute clarity because you are focused on the main thing, not the mundane, not the distractions, but the main thing. We build consistency. Consistency speaks to discipline. Anything you do in a regimented way is something that's going to build strength, build your power, right? That's how it ties into your focus. Next, relationships. Everything on earth begins as a result of a relationship, whether it's the trees that you see in front of you or on your way to work, or whether it's a relationship that you have with a friend or even a foe. It all begins with a conversation. Even the people who don't like you and you've never had a conversation with them, something in the spirit is letting them know, yeah, don't mess with her. Don't play with them. And all we do is not even covet, but we actually curate relationships by conversations. And that also comes with consistency and focused on some of the main things that you all have in common, right? It's about creating instant connections over here. And these SKUs, because there's so many SKUs, there's so many, we're giving you so many QR codes, but we're giving you the codes that you need in order to unlock the doors and the gates that you've had with your businesses thus far. And then it's about service. You ought to be in business to do business. And what that means is connecting on a visceral level to your clients, your customers, or whoever it is that happens to pass by when you are talking about what you're talking about. right? So these QR codes that we have laid bare before you are opportunities for you to advance, whether you're just starting out, whether you're contemplating a startup, or whether you're on a day gig and you need something else to supplement that income. And all of us, I don't care if you're Jeff Bezos, I don't care if you're a Saudi prince, ain't nobody turning down an opportunity to make more so you can do more, so you can have more, so you can be best. Yes, I really did say that. I said be best. Yes, I did. So, if you pay attention to the two codes I have before you, these are absolutely free. We've nothing to sell you over here. We're serving you with an affiliate you can sign on immediately, if not sooner, and start selling right now. And then to automate your process, we're giving you a QR code so that you can have a scheduler and you don't have to be tethered to your devices all day long. So those are the QR codes there. And then finally over here is where you have an opportunity to have a software, a piece of software as a service that you are part ownership of. Once you get in, you're on the other side of being an affiliate where you can actually get a return on your investment the same day should you decide to do that. It is an AI automation ecosystem that includes the support, it includes the sales system, and it also includes the software, which is a part of a greater community. But we'll talk about that later on. But the first 5 minutes of our talk is to always get you in shape and in the mindset of it really is about you doing what you need to do to make sure that focus, consistency, relationships, and service are at work, whether you are or not. All right, so let's get to it. This week, we already talked about Beyond the Hustle, breaking free from trading time for money, 24/7 success, building a business that works with or without you. And then we talked about this digital gold mine, how you're going to compete 24/7 with sales systems. That's where we are right now, or somewhere there between, because we're going to show you how to automate so that you can elevate and then scale your online income effortlessly. We're merging the two of those together because we had a moment yesterday. Yes, we did. And we're continuing along with this mindset of going from service based only to product based thinking only. So imagine yourself waking up every morning, not just today, to notifications of product sales that have occurred while you slept. It is a real thing, it is an actual thing. You've created a digital product solving a critical pain point for your audience, automated the sales process, and built trust through authentic storytelling. Remember that relationship thing I told you about? It all begins with a story. With freedom from manual selling, you now focus on creativity, on growth, and on family and loved ones. So, how do you do this? You do this by developing a 24/7 revenue generating product. Read that one more again. You have to develop a 24/7 revenue generating product. You gain freedom to prioritize your creativity, your growth, personal life, or even your professional life as a service provider while maintaining a consistent income. And this involves identifying audiences' needs at their point of pain, automating sales, and using storytelling to build trust. I'm Tanya Reedus, your brand broker, your digital marketing mentor for the hour. You might want to listen to me because I have a little bit of experience in brand design from global banking to publishing, and now in a space and a place where I teach, and I'm also a great student of mastering digital marketing, automation, and artificial intelligence as one entity. We're moving just beyond creative branding and strategy for the purpose of pulling in more buyers and more business. But we're doing this knowing that we had a little extra added to our caboose called automation and AI. And I'm in front of you to present the fact that you can leverage your brand with AI, automation, and agency. Yes, you absolutely can because you are the business. Step one is to create your first 24/7, that sounded odd, 24/7 product or offer. You do, and there are only really two steps. You transform an audience challenge into a scalable offer by using accessible tools like Gumroad and Thinkific, which are marketplaces, right? And then you automate that sales process and focus on authentic marketing to build trust, ensuring steady income and long term growth. What are we talking about? We're talking about creating a product and offer that solves a pain point, something that people are desperate for, something that people are highly incentivized to get to learn right now. And today we were talking about DEI, the downfall of it. But guess what? Is it really a downfall if you know how to create an opportunity that's already there, but you're just building a bridge as a solution? That's what this is all about. If you can take what you do as a service a provider and turn that, finesse that into a doable thing, right? A doable download, right? A checklist, a slide deck, a presentation, a talk, a white paper that people actually want to read, they actually want to consume, then all you need to do is automate the process through sales, marketing, promo, etc. This is what they don't tell you when they say, "Oh, I made it overnight." No, you didn't. You did the heavy lifting first. And what does that look like? It looks like some sort of content creator identifying a major pain in the behind that their audience faces. Maybe it's time management for entrepreneurs. That is a very specific niche, right? Time management specifically for entrepreneurs. Well, my question is, what kind of entrepreneurs? What fields are they in? What opportunities? What are their job titles? Because if you can niche that further down, then the playing ground for you, if you will, it expands because now you're in a space that only you can be able to fit in, right? So if you use Gumroad, they're designing a digital planner. Next, they set up email sequences and a sales funnel to automate their orders. We'll talk about that in a minute. Storytelling, testimonials, and authentic content marketing help build trust, leading to consistent sales. Okay. Kayla, and I don't know how to pronounce that last name, she created a sweat app, and this addresses workout barriers for women and growing it into a multi-million-dollar platform. This is an app. It is an app. If you want to reverse engineer what that looks like, all it means is she identified a problem. What is that? She agitated that problem, and she put that solution that she created through a digital situation like a talk, like a video, like a class, like a checklist. She did all of these things, put it on a platform that wasn't hers at first, created something from that, and then she created something else. She created a buzz. She created a means and a way for people to get to her through her storytelling, through her sales process. And you want to do the same. So, what's our trending topic? What the what? Frankly, follow the money. Now, I'm a little bit upset because of, a disaster that happened again in the DC, Maryland area. So, our hearts go out to them today. But as an entrepreneur, you're always asking the question, how can I help? Not how can I make this out of an opportunity? No, it's a challenging time for others. How can I help them? I can help them by training them how to use their marketing skills by way of social media. How do I know? Because we got wind of this story through what? Primarily social media, right? If you can learn how to market through social media rather than the mindless, dead mind scrolling, you can take a piece of the $1.5 trillion pot that is projected for 2030. All right. So, again, we're looking at people who are suffering. We're looking at industries that are suffering, asking the question, how do we help? On this slide, I'm getting back to this DEI. It is means that it is a great opportunity, this DEI downgrading, because I don't call it a downfall. It's really a downgrading. But if you know the stock market, when things start going down, that's the time you should be. When things start going down, that's the time you should buy, right? So the same thing can be said about this. You need to turn this around. Welcome to everyone who's coming in. But you need to turn this situation around, realizing that it's time for you to do it yourself. DIY now means do it your daggone self. Do it for yourself. You're already diverse in the fact that you're a mind, you're a body, you're a spirit, you're a whole system unto itself, right? You need to understand that you proving equity is the mistake because you're not equal, you're superior. You're not subpar, you're superior. You're not less than, you're superior. So, guess what? No, we're not all inclusive. We are exclusive. And that's the mindset, that's the difference that is made when you shift from being an employee to an employer. And you are your first employee, and it should be easy for you to maintain that employee because you are your own best interest. And when you hire, you'll be hiring someone or a group of someones that replicate the same pillars that you replicate in terms of product, what is it, professionalism, integrity, character. That's what you're representing. Understand that it's your moment to shine bright like a diamond. And we don't look at for stars in the middle of the day. They shine the best at night. So wipe your tears, pull up your boots like Mary J. Blige, and let's get it popping. Empowerment begins when you take control of your financial future. Because contrary to popular belief, can't nobody sign you out of your own business. No, no, sir, no, ma'am. You better not let them do it. And if they do, you allow them to do that. So let's talk about this overnight success, shall we? Overnight success is not about passive income. It's not even about passive aggressive income that we talked about yesterday. It's about options and choice. And people are so stuck on freedom, they don't even understand what that is. It's like speaking the language of freedom to a slave when they don't even know what that is. I'm giving you options. I'm giving you choice. I'm giving you the wherewithal to say, no, I don't want that. I want this. And this is what it's going to be. And that's my final answer. When you automate your process to prioritize growth and creativity, your focus is now on building evergreen products to fuel that monster that continually serve your audience, that frees you from constant effort. You want to think like the music producer. You want to think like the writer. You want to think like the executive producer of your favorite show, that you write the end from the beginning, because when you know where you want to wind up, 99 times out of 10, that's where you're going to fall. You need to be godlike in the situation by understanding you have to call the shot from the beginning. You have to call the end from the beginning. That is what overnight success is. And the thing that they don't tell you about overnight success is it's overnight after a series of sleepless nights. You don't believe it? Ask Jeff Bezos. You don't believe it? Ask Elon Musk. You don't believe it? Ask, what's your boy's name over at Meta Facebook? Ask Zuck how many sleepless nights they had before they had overnight success. Don't let these people fool you through these filters. Write that down. Don't let these people fool you through these filters. Overnight success when you put comes when you put in the work after you have created it. What it might look like is a graphic designer who develops Canva templates for small business branding. They set up an Etsy shop with automated messages and focus on connecting with customers through social media to grow their reach. One of the other things that they don't tell you is if you are solely hands off, you don't want to deal with customers, you don't want to deal with clients, that's fine. You can outsource that after you create your offers that are amazing. But I tell you, it's one and the same. Product and service is the same. It's one in the same because at the end of the day, you have to connect with clients and customers. You will have to create a space for them to move, even if it is a user experience. You have to plan for that. So there's no way out of being totally disconnected from human beings. No, you're going to get your money from human beings. You're going to get those sales from human beings. Those transactions are going to be from human beings. What a wonderful idea it would be if bots, instead of taking over or hacking your accounts, why don't they hack your account like a real Robin Hood with deposits into your account? Can somebody create an app for that? Can somebody create that? Creative Market, which is a marketplace for creatives, they transform to this day designers' templates into a passive income hub by automating sales and creating a loyal community. That's the way you create overnight success. It's all about community. If I bring you anything, I'm bringing it to you on the strength of community. Because if I'm in it to win it and no one on my team is winning, that extends to my community, then I'm not winning. That's why we show up every single day because we're here to let you know you don't have any excuses, mama. You don't have any excuses for not having a digital product yet. This is an options only opportunity. This is an options only space and place. This is an options only in abundance space. So if you think you don't have a product, then I'm here to tell you that that's false, that that's not true, that storytelling right now, this is not storytelling time. I'm telling you the truth about yourself. You are, the digital product is in you. The digital product is in your and on your laptop. The digital product is in your or at your fingertips right now. And every day we show up showing you how you can create those products and that it is within your reach. And if you need help with that or assistance, we are here to help you from ideation to execution. We got you covered. Every single day we show up here, every single weekday, because weekends we're not playing. We did not go to 9 to 5 to work every day. No, 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 no. So we're here giving you your affiliate product. We're here giving you your scheduling product to free up your time to get some cash into your pocket, some walk around money, and so that you can start investing in yourself, in your business, and in others as well. One of the greatest things about being an entrepreneur is having the ability to help other businesses and to pour into them and to help their causes as well. And so here we're giving you an opportunity to sign on to a service software as a service, as a support, and a full blown ecosystem for everything that you need to catapult your services into a product based business so that you have AI, you have automation, and you have a community that is going to help you along the way. Don't look at me in that tone of voice. Click through the code and make it happen. Swipe the screen and keep it moving. That's what this is all about. And this is almost a halfway point where we let you guys know this is live. We are live. We are in color on January 30th at 5:22 a.m. We're here to show you how you can support right here, right now, in these internet streets. We're here to show you today that there are levels to engaging. You can like, subscribe, share, connect, comment, just engage with the content. Really, that's the highest level of engagement here on the social streets because this is what moves the algorithm so that we can be pushed out to people who actually need it. So if you're loving the content, show us. Don't love me in a special way. You need to show me. love. Next up, you can join our list by taking advantage of any of the offers that we have presented here before you. Anytime you make a purchase with us, we family. We begin now. We go together. So join our list so that you can get the exclusives and sneak peeks and behind the scenes of what we do to make this look a little bit easier and polish this off with a little bit of finesse. And then if you want to go the extra mile, we are not offended by gifts of cash, mama. We are not offended by gifts of cash, sir. So you can go ahead to our coffee shop. The link is somewhere thereabouts and just donate. What we would love for you to do, we would love to grow our uh, I don't want to say fan base, but our family base, if you will, over on YouTube. Go over there and subscribe to us. Go over there and like all the videos. Go over there and peruse at your leisure and begin to start building your business step by step, building your brand or even improving it because that's what we are all about. If I'm moving this crowd needs to move the algo. That's all. There's levels to this, man. And so now, what we're doing is giving you a tactical, practical tip so that you can produce profits right now. This is a profit producing task. This is a warning. This is a warning. It is a profit producing task. And this is where you're going to build an automated sales funnel for your digital product. You're going to build an automated sales funnel. Yes, you are. How you're going to do it in 3 steps. One, identify a specific pain point. There are so many people in pain, you don't have an excuse. Find them. They're in your family, they're in your life, they're in your work. Ain't no 6 degrees of separation. Every degree, every person around you has a pain story. I promise you. Find out what it is and build a product on offer around it using platforms like Etsy, Thinkific, Canva, and the like, and integrate automated tools like a MailChimp or a ConvertKit. All right, and then we're going to share authentic stories or testimonials to boost trust. Now, a great place to start with pain is start with yourself. Like, yo, I found this situation very perturbing, and bada bing, bada boom, bada boom. Talk about the story. Stories connect us. They still connect us. If you don't believe that, then you don't know who Rupert Murdoch is and how he makes his money. He makes money telling stories and employing people to do that. That's all it is. People selling stories, telling stories, selling stories. It's all the same thing. Telling, sharing, serving, it's all the same thing. Next up is your profit booster. You know we got to add a booster to this thing. You want to add urgency to it, right? Give them a reason to want to buy in and then to invest as well. Sometimes people can invest in your major product, your premium product. So give it, I'm not going to say give it away, but offer it as an incentive for them to come to you at a discounted rate. And that discounted rate is complimentary because it's attached to something that you're trying to push. That's the psychological warfare behind that. At the end of the day, people want to work with you, but sometimes you need to give them a break. You need to give them, wow, you need to give them a break for their breakthrough. You might be somebody's breakthrough, but you're so busy trying to charge somebody $3,500, and they might just need to talk to you for a minute. And a talk, I promise you, it can change your life. It absolutely can. So this might look like a wellness coach that develops a course for stress management. They build an automated webinar funnel to attract leads and markets through Instagram storytelling. Very simple. A simple way to do this is to put up your videos about said thing and let people know, listen, I got these group of videos that might be able to help you out with your stress levels. It's 100% free, and all you have to do is click through the link. These kids are getting on your nerves. You need this right now. Something something along the lines that will help them get you or get them to the next level. Somebody that you might know is Lori Harder. She's a self love expert and creator of the Bliss Project. She used similar strategies to scale her courses and create both an impact and income for herself and for others as well. What's really wonderful with these is that if you can teach someone to do what you do and replicate that, not only for themselves but for their clients, then their clients are your clients by extension. Did you know that? So you're helping people. That's why I say sales is sharing, sales is serving, right? It's not always about the dollar grab. It's about, can I grab your attention and let you know that you don't have to stay here, that you can get up from here and you can be something greater, something bigger, something stronger. I'll never forget that line out of that Notorious movie when Puff says to Big, "Yo, you do what I tell you, I'll make you a millionaire in a year." And he did that. Now, never mind what happened after that. But what I'm saying is, you are the difference in someone's life, whether you believe it or not. So I want to congratulate you because you've come this far, not just to come this far, but you came this far, you stayed, you listened, you learned, and now it's time for you to execute what you've learned. It's time for you to implement what you've learned. So I congratulate you because you already set up an online shop for your products this week. You already transformed your FAQs into a digital product. You already watched the film The Town yesterday. For those of you who were suffering, for those of you who were just pulling your hair out, whether it was to your weave or to your wig, you were pulling your hair out. And I told you, relax, Netflix and chill, don't do nothing, escape. Watch the film The Town so you can know what I'm talking about when I say meet me at the switch because we getting ready to perform a heist. We're getting ready to take over. You are going to make so much in your business. You are going to impact so many in your business. It is going to feel like you stole something. I promise you. It's going to feel like you put up a heist. And for the rest of you, we told you to go to work, but you should be finding rest in your work. When you go to work, there ought to be something in you that beams with pride and with joy because you're helping someone else. That is what rest is. That you can go to a job that you hate, but because you know that the outcome is going to help someone else, that gets you over that, right? So today, what you're going to build is an automated sales funnel for your digital product. I don't want you to overcomplicate it. I'm giving it to you in 3 steps. And that 3 steps is this: product, pitch, and payment. Product, pitch, and payment link. Sorry. Product, pitch, and payment link. If you don't have a payment link available, I don't know what to tell you. If you don't have a digital wallet, what are you doing with your life? If you don't have a way for people to pay you, do you really believe that you're worthy of being paid? You better go and get that digital wallet. Jesus, where did I go wrong? So if you haven't already, review the replays, apply and post up the results. It's not a rush, but hurry. All right, you need to get this done. You need to get it in today. And the reason why we come before you is to put it into palatable pieces so that you can do it day by day. Get used to making products every day. Get used to making templates every day. Every time you have an idea, you better put that idea into a chat GPT and work it out amongst yourselves. Govern yourselves accordingly. And while I'm at it, I didn't say this at the top. Let's talk about social media etiquette. When you stop and you look at a video, you better like that video, share that video, comment on that video. Because guess what? I see you looking. I'm fine. I would be crazy. I would be remiss not to acknowledge that I see you looking, player. So, like that, engage, 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 engage. When you stay engaged, you are more than likely to have all the information that you learn stick. Do you know that? These are scientific facts. So if you need some ideas about the kinds of digital products that you can create, visit us at the coffee shop. The link is somewhere thereabout. Okay? So next up, I want to talk to you about our event that's coming up on Sunday, February 2nd at 2:22 in the afternoon. And we're doing it all for two so that you can understand you cannot do this by yourself. So we want to hold your hand. We want to walk you through this process of creating beautiful brand photography by way of AI. Oh, yes, I am your solution when it comes to beautifying your efforts. Beautifying your efforts. I want to make one thing clear. You don't have to spend a whole lot of money to do this. You do not have to invest a whole lot of money, finances, income, revenue on trying to better yourself all the time. Now, this class could probably go for a couple $100. I'm not charging you that. I'm not doing that because I want to get in front of you how easy it is to get things done. Number one, when you know what to do. Number two, if you have the system to do it. Number three, if the system within itself is a sales system, an automated system, an AI system, a community based system that will support you in your endeavors and call you to the carpet when you're acting crazy. And 90% of businesses fail because they don't have those things in place. They don't have the support. They don't have the speed. Certainly, they don't have the speed because they don't have a system and the software, if you will, that will create the balance and the boundaries that they need to be balanced in their business. So, what are we going to show you? We're going to show you how to create a luxury photo shoot without all the hassle and without all the high costs. We're going to show you how to build your AI enhanced visual studio on a browser so you don't have to go to the makeup artist. You don't have to get a glam squad. You don't have to Uber X yourself from point A to point B, shucking and jiving, trying to look pretty, making up poses, booking engagements, booking the venue. You don't have to do all that. You're saving yourself thousands of dollars just knowing that you don't have to do that anymore. If you can, that's fine. Good flex. The biggest flex is the one you don't see. But what I'm telling you is there's a way for you to do this without going into bankruptcy. I'm going to show you how to create images like this that will rival any comp card of any entertainer in the business. Oh, yes, go ahead right here, zoom into the golden circle and sign up right now. And the price is the price. It's not even about the price, it's about the cost of you not knowing that you can do all of this and save yourself hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. You go ahead and find out how much that celebrity photographer is. You go and you find out how much that celebrity videographer is. You go and find out how much is they're going to charge you to go to some hotel in the middle of Manhattan. You go ahead for 3 hours. I'm not even talking about overnight, for 3 hours. Are you insane? I'm here to make your day. I'm here to save you money, save you time, and make more guap in the process. Why? Because everything that we teach you in this class, you really think we're just teaching you to teach you? This is for your clients. This is for your customers. This is for your audience that you speak to every day. What I teach you, you can teach others in your own way. Put your own swag on it and sell the bedevilment out of it. What do you mean? What are you saying? Ain't nothing new under the sun. My my mentor and the creator of this thing did her own thing a couple of weeks ago. You think I did this, came up with this by myself? No, but I throw my garbage on it. I throw my finesse on it because I don't do it the way she does it. And she doesn't do it the way I do it. And the other guys don't do it the way I do it, and I don't do it the way they do. That's the beauty of being in business, to do business so that you can help other people with what you have to offer. What do you have to offer? What's in your hands, Moses? What's in your hands? So, for those of you who don't even want to go any further with the class, you can't wait. Go ahead, click on through the QR code, click the code because you understand we've already given you clarity. We're giving you the support. We're giving you the speed. We're giving you the software. We're giving you an opportunity to make money hands over fist the same day you join. Oh, come on. We're teaching you. We're showing you. We're giving you the way. Come on, don't play with me. Because when you get the software today, when you sign into the community today, guess what happens? You automatically get into the class because you signed in with me. Hey, let's go. This is what it's all about. Excellence is not a skill. I'm going to say it again. Excellence is not a skill, it's a choice. You have to choose whether you're going to sit there and keep crying or whether you're going to use those tears to be a vision and to catapult you into a next space and place where you can level everything to the ground, scorch earth that ever tried to cross you and tell you that you had no way of making a living. That's what this is all about. This is what getting rid. This is high level petty. Is there a such thing? This is high level petty. Let me make sure this QR code is in space so you can see exactly what I'm talking about because I'm not playing with y'all today. You have to understand, consider, and know your life is in your hands right now. You know, we believe the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, but there are things that you're going to have to do. And I remember years ago, the late great Reverend Dr. Richard Watkins said one day, I'll never forget it. He said he fasted and fasted and fasted because he was going through these things and these changes with this church. And he said, Lord, I need you to do this. And the Lord came to him and told him, listen, you need to stop fasting. You need to just knock it off because I am not going to do what I gave you the power to do. What? What? He said, I'm not going to do what I've given you the power to do. You are my hands. You are my feet. You are my mouth. You the gifts that I gave you were so that you can help as many people as you can. I'm not going to do what I have given you the power to do. What is he giving the power to do? You know, I'm going to get my Jesus in some way, some way, shape, or form. But let's go back to Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy 8 and 18. That's the power that you've been given. And if you don't have, I'm not going to tell you what it is. Go read it. Go Google it. Go get your Google together and understand what you have been given. If you realize who you are in this moment, it wouldn't take anything for you to just go through and take advantage of the opportunity. Because it's an opportunity. You can change. You can say that this is a challenge, or you can transform it into an opportunity where you win and you win big. So I just want to say thank you so much for tuning in today. I am elated because what is coming up, there's so many surprises that we are throwing into our gifts and our giveaways that it is insane. I want you to tell us how we're doing with these classes, with these lives, with these. They're really, they're really brainstorms, right? And I should call it brainstorms or something along that line because every time you look at these presentations, you should come up with ideas every single time. And that's what we'll be doing on Sunday Live. If and when you show up, we're going to brainstorm some ideas for you. You're going to walk away with some things that you can use and leverage with the expertise that you have so that you can replicate it in your own way. So I want you to post up your takeaways from today. Do what the assignment calls for. Do not overcomplicate it and just engage with the content. You subscribe, you like, you share, you comment, etc. These are 7 amens for our audience. If you want your own version, look on the platforms that we are going live on, and you should have seen them somewhere in our reels, our stories, or somewhere thereabout. But this is a person who prays for you, not on you, that you do well, that you exceed your expectations, that you go bigger, you go longer, you go harder, you go stronger. Ow! And whatever it is that you set your hand to do, you should know, consider, and understand that there's been a blessing that's commanded over your life. And I'm glad to say I wasn't the one who called it. It was the one that was higher than I. It is the rock that is higher than I that called that over your house. He says in one fell swoop, in one verse, I have commanded the blessing over you, over the works of your hands, over everything you set your hand to do, into the land that it is that I have given you. Wait a minute, land. Yep, all in one verse. So wipe those tears, clear your vision, and go forth because your job today is to simply be who you are. And in that alone, you can multiply, you can you can replenish the earth, meaning you can bring joy back when there's pain. You can bring joy back when there's suffering. You can bring joy back when people don't know what to do. I'm not talking about happiness. Because a lot of people, they don't see happiness. And the problem is that if your countenance depends on what you're seeing and what you're going through, you're always going to be up and down, up and down, up and down. But joy is consistent. You are to bring joy into this world. Joy to the world, if you're talking about you. So you need to find out how to put back, how to replenish joy in the lives of people through your experience, your expertise, and dare I say, your anointing. Your anointing ain't going to do it by itself. It needs to be applied to something. Apply that to what you've gone through thus far. Communicate that well, communicate that with excellence, and there's no stopping you at all whatsoever. So I got to go and I got to get out of here. Don't sit here and not take this information seriously. The knowledge ain't going to apply itself. And once you do, I'll meet you at the switch. Let's get it.